Hi everyone. So now we are in the office and room of Professor Hitesh Shrimali. He is a professor in School of Computing and Electrical Engineering, IIT Mandi. So welcome, Professor Hitesh, on YourPedia. So Professor Hitesh is also chairperson, Discipline Core Committee VLSI, also known as DCC. So we start from here only. So Professor Hitesh, what is DCC? And what are your roles and responsibilities as chairperson of Discipline Core Committee VLSI?
As we have like School of Computing and Electrical Engineering, and there are various fields are there. So one of the crucial field for computing and electrical engineering, that's VLSI. So I am taking care of the whole VLSI. That's my role.
Okay.
It includes various programs, B.tech, M.tech, M.tech R and PhD. How to run them, their laboratory development, even given requirement of new instruments, requirement of new faculties, increasing the number of students in B.tech and M.tech program, or even increasing the vacancies in M.tech R and PhD program for different faculties, and giving promotion to VLSI amongst everyone. So that is what I am doing.
Okay, wonderful. So Professor Hitesh, I'll come back to various courses as you mentioned, B.tech, Masters, PhD courses, and teaching, different teaching infrastructure we have, research infrastructure we have, opportunities we have. So we also know that you have one of the largest pool of professors in VLSI. So we'll come back to that. But first I would like to know about VLSI as a field. So when it comes to, this pursuing of career and, maybe further higher education or further research or further opportunities, this VLSI is the craze among students. I've seen that students want to pursue career in VLSI. So what do we understand why VLSI as a term, or iska itna craze kyun hai? Why students want to go to VLSI?
Okay, let's go this way. VLSI is actually having various names. Those who do not understand, first of all, very large scale integration is also equivalent of IC, integrated circuit. It's also known as chip. If you are hearing any one of the word, all are synonym to each other in this particular field. So if somebody wants to study how the chip is being made, from silicon to the complete IC, that is what we are teaching. And there are various verticals. Two main verticals are there. One is known as the VLSI technology and one is VLSI design. Technology is actually starting from device physics, compact modeling, and even its fabrication. Whereas in design, where it's analog IC design, digital IC design, processor design, embedded system, biomedical system, all these designs are covered in this, including AI ML is also part of it, and which is becoming very boom in that. So this is, in a short and sweet language, I would say that this is what we are doing, the chip designing.
Wonderful.
That is really.
So I hear government schemes also keep on coming, and even government is very much serious about growth of this particular sector, chip manufacturing, chip designing. VLSI government has given a lot of projects also, funding also for these kind of things. So what future do you see for this particular domain in future?
Globally, of course, it has a very bright future. Even it's running in many places like Silicon Valley, TSMC, Taiwan. They are doing it from many years. VLSI came very late in our country, but we learned that we are the biggest market for our own requirement. Let's assume, like, do you know anything which does not require a chip? Let's say if it is a computer, if it is a mobile phone, if it is a desktop, if it is an AC, anything, even in rockets, space, go to any car, everything requires chip. So on chip requirement is very important, and we learn that we have very good pool of designers. If you referring to my previous answer, designers means we are very good at analog design, digital design. We are very good at those things. However, we do not have fabrication facility in-house in India. So government of India has taken very good initiative to start the fabrication facility in India itself. Once that is functional, and we can have our own chips. Right now we are sending those chips to Silicon Valley, even IMEC Belgium, and TSMC Taiwan. So those are the places which are actually asking for lots of amount. It's very expensive also. It becomes cheaper when you are doing it in bulk, but it requires lots of lots of money, and sometimes getting hurdled by lots of tariff also, right? So different countries globally, we have to understand that we have to be self-sufficient in such market, and that is what government is doing. And the same is about VLSI. So there are lots of things are there, and by doing that, in past few years, we made one of the biggest group of VLSI faculties in IIT Mandi. That includes VLSI fabrication, VLSI design, as well as the packaging side. We have some of the people, including only School of Computing and Electrical Engineering. We have 11 faculties who are involved in this B.tech and M.tech programs. In addition to that, we have many other faculties which is from School of Physical Science, so device physics and other things are included. Even chemical science. Understand, the whole VLSI is actually the chemical factory. If you go there, it's a chemical interaction and all these things are there, and that's why the start point of VLSI fabrication is chemistry also. So we, including all these way, we have almost like 15 to 16 faculties in IIT Mandi who are guiding B.tech as well as M.tech thesis, and they are teaching the courses also.
Okay. So Professor Hitesh, my next question was that only. As you mentioned, IIT Mandi has one of the largest pool of professors and researchers in VLSI domain, different domains of VLSI also. So what are the courses? I would like to ask you, what are the courses, UG, PG courses in VLSI in IIT Mandi?
So we have B.tech in microelectronics and VLSI. That's a 4-year course. We have M.tech in VLSI. We also have M.tech R, which is M.tech by research in VLSI. In addition to that, we are also in process of signing lots of MOUs with different international universities also. One of the university we are planning with Sorbonne University in Paris. It is with the QS World Ranking of 72, and we are planning to have 5-year integrated program where after 4 years of B.tech in electrical engineering or B.tech in VLSI, they can go for M.tech in the advanced wireless communication and waves and devices. So that course is there, which is like in process of getting signed. So those people who are studying some of the course requirement, like 3 courses are there in those field, RF and microwave engineering side. If you are taking that, then you can go for 1 year of master program in Sorbonne University. You will have B.tech from IIT Mandi, you will have M.tech from IIT Mandi, as well as MS from Sorbonne University. So it's a 5-year integrated dual degree program. So that is also we are going to start from August. Very soon, like this is the thing.
Wonderful. Now coming to academics part, teaching part, the teaching facilities, curriculum part related to these courses, if you can tell
so
about
in
that.
Teaching, like for B.tech in VLSI or M.tech in VLSI, you can say we have courses like CMOS analog IC design, digital MOS LSI circuits, we have digital VLSI architecture, we have RTL design, we have FPGA design, we have CAD for VLSI design. So these are the core courses, by the way. We also have packaging course as a core course. We have VLSI fabrication as a core course. We have device physics and compact modeling as a core course, as well as we have the hands-on laboratories on VLSI fabrication. We have class 100 clean room facility, so we are giving access to both B.tech, M.tech, even to M.tech R, and some of the PhD who are in that domain. They are getting access to that. In addition to the whole design laboratory, which caters with the Cadence, Synopsys and Mentor Graphics tools, which are coming from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So all the tools are from there. In addition to that, we also purchase around 50 licenses from each company like Cadence, Mentor Graphics and Synopsys. So we also have our own licenses. So we can cater almost like more than 150 students at a time for running these courses, and we have those many students and they are using it very frequently, and those tools and hands-on things have been incorporated as a part of our courses, and it's compulsory that they have to do it. It's the core courses. So These are the courses starting from B.Tech fifth year, fifth semester, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth semester, they are having this. In addition to that, all the elective courses in this particular domain like mixed signal VLSI design, digital VLSI architecture, neuromorphic computing, AI/ML, many other things are also as an elective.
Okay.
And first 2 years, we are also learning some of the courses in Python, also from some of the courses like AI/ML, we are also doing the data science. Those are the institute core course. All the B.Tech students who are studying in IIT Mandi, they are studying without any choice in these courses because these are the tools. So they are also open for all VLSI students as a career after that. So if somebody wants to take not only just chip designing but wants to go to AI/ML side or data science side, we are equally equipped with all the knowledge which we are giving to them in addition to the chip designing complete knowledge.
Okay. Okay. So Professor Hitesh, now as far as these courses which you just mentioned, coming to PG courses, there are different PG courses like there is M.tech, there is M.tech research, PhD and all, and now it's admission season which is going to start soon. And I was interacting in the Department of School of Computing and Electrical Engineering staff was telling me that yes, there are now applications will soon start for these courses. I would like to ask you as far as VLSI is concerned, so what kind of typical courses we have and what is the process to take admission, because I'm also aware that in IIT Mandi you can join this master's program through GATE also, but there are options without GATE also. So I would like to ask you, like for some students who want to join PG courses in VLSI, what are the options for him, which courses like master's courses, M.tech research, PhD, what courses, and what are the ways to enter into these courses?
So we have, like other than B.Techs, we have M.tech, regular M.tech in VLSI. We also have M.tech by research in VLSI, and we also have PhD in various fields of VLSI. So as I told, we have various faculties, so under them they can do it. M.tech regular compulsorily require GATE, so there is no other choice in that. You have to go from GATE only. M.tech R is the place where you can go without GATE with following conditions. If you are from top 100 NIRF ranking colleges and having CGPA of 7.5, if you are from CFTI or NIT, and if you have 7.5 CGPA, right, or if you are from Himachal Pradesh government colleges, so even if you are from any you are coming from any state, but if you have studied from Himachal government college, so I'm again telling it's a government, not the private, government college, and having 7.5 CGPA, then also you can apply here without GATE and you will be considered for M.tech by research. PhD, it's not compulsory always to have the GATE. You can come here without GATE, but if you have M.tech, you can join here. There is one more degree which is known as the dual degree, which is very popular nowadays, because the one who knows after B.tech that he wants to do PhD, then why to go for M.tech first and then, or M.tech R first and then PhD? They are coming here with vision that there is a it's a 5-year program, you can say. So in 5 years they can come out as a PhD, because where they are going to spend 4 years as PhD and 1 year as the M.tech. But the whole thing is having M.tech plus PhD together at the end of their completion of degree. We also have good option in IIT Mandi as per the NEP policy that you can exit with 1 degree also. If you are doing, let's say, dual degree, and after a few years you realize that no, I don't want to go for PhD, I want to get exit with just M.tech degree, that is also possible, but you need to complete the required number of credits and thesis, and as per the ordinance you have to go through that defense and all this process. Once you do it as per the norms of M.tech, you will be given the M.tech degree. So there is exit option is also available at each stage, even for M.tech, even for, so there are variety of things we have started. You can read about that on IIT Mandi's website, that you will find out that what are the things you can do it.
So that means if you are in integrated PhD but you want to go out with M.tech degree, then after earning those credits you can go as per National Education Policy 2020. Okay. So yeah, that is that what you were saying, Professor Hitesh?
I was also saying that as per the mission by our Professor Lakshmidhar Behra,
Okay.
who is the director, even we are trying to make sure that we'll make our degree such a way that student can complete, those who are coming for PhD, they can complete within 4 years.
Okay.
So we are trying to help them so rapidly so that they can complete within the given time, because it's very important that you have to graduate on time. There are lots of things are there, they have to contribute during that young age.
Yes.
It should not be like 7-8 years. And we found out that the major problem is that people are not starting with their problem at the beginning. So what we have started as a school of computing, that at the beginning when student is applying, going through the interview, after that when he join here, he or she is joining here, we are giving them all the faculties with the available projects. So project title is already there, project methodology is already there, designed by all the faculties, maybe some ongoing project, or maybe they are thinking of some project. So these are not the problem after coming here, but they are recruited in a given project, so that according to that they are going to take the courses in the first semester, they will complete it, they will complete the comprehensive, and within one semester they are ready for going for the research project. So they effectively spend something like 3.5 years to complete that degree. And that is what actually even my experience says that that earlier, like we used to do PhD, during that time you are spending 1 and 2 years for courses, then comprehensive, and those courses may be relevant to your research or may not be relevant to your research, because you are starting after 2 years. But if you are starting the courses with the given project, then you are very clear that what are the courses you need to do. You do that, you give the comprehensive, you go for the real research, do the first maybe like you can file a patent, you can go for the small part of that for the conference, where IIT Mandi is also supporting 1 lakh rupees for each PhD student, and for each master student we are supporting 20,000. In addition to that, for each PhD student each year we are giving 25,000 rupees of research contingency, which can also be used for international travel, and of course for his or her the expenses of research expenses for his or her laboratory. So these are the things we are giving so that they can complete their degree within the given time. And there are lots of checkpoints are there. Each semester we have the progress report, we have the doctoral committee who is taking that, and this is going very seriously. And we are with the vision that every student should complete their degree with good high reputation based journals and conference, and they graduate with that. So I am not saying that we are reducing the requirement of PhD. They are at par with the international standard. As per the Senate, we require good Q1 journals. At least 2 journal papers are required, or maybe equivalent of that 2 patents has to be filed. So these are the things we are doing. So that is being planned in 4 years, and of course I should give credit to our director sir, who gave this vision to have the project at the beginning itself. So that's the best part, I would say.
Wonderful. So that will help researchers to plan well in the beginning itself, and out of their own interest proceed forward in the research domain. So Professor Hitesh, you said M.tech research is something where students from top 100 NIF ranking or from government colleges in Himachal Pradesh, they can join the courses even if they don't have GATE score, but I'm very sure there will be interview stage. So can you
one more thing, even if you do not have GATE score, and if you are not from any one of the listed category, then also you can join, but without GATE, without scholarship. So that is also the option. And note that if let's assume that you join in August, and you give your GATE in February, and you are getting the result in March. So from once you get the GATE cleared, you will be given the scholarship. So that is also the case, and many people have done that. So you can also done that. Do not get disheartened if you are not cleared GATE this time.
So that becomes a sort of self-sponsored master's program.
Master program.
So where other IITs are also having self-sponsored, where even if you have not GATE score, but then you can join these courses. But Professor Hitesh, I'm sure there will be some recruitment, inductment process, maybe interview and all. So please throw some light on that interview process. If a student who is not having GATE score, or maybe who is having GATE score but he's to become the part of M.tech research programs and all, and interviews are conducted for that. So please tell how the student should prepare himself for these interviews.
So if you understand M.tech by research, that's different than M.tech.
Yes.
So M.tech is a course based program, M.tech research is a thesis based program, where even we are sending our thesis to external examiner also. So this is about research and it's a mini PhD. So this particular course is the one where student have to jump into only one field, right? He or she should not study everything, which is the case for M.tech regular one, which requires the whole clearance of GATE, which includes all the B.tech courses, right? But someone who is interested in M.tech R, who could not clear GATE, but he might be very good at one particular course, let's say device physics or component modeling, fabrication, let's say analog IC design, digital, all these are the separate courses, and they might be, learn after coming here with the prerequisite of those courses, and you jump into one particular area only. Don't go into, the entire thing where M.tech regular one, people are studying first year for all the courses, almost like around 35 credits, and in the second year they are studying another 35 credits, which is thesis and other things. So they are jumping into the research in the second year, and their research, their thesis is also not considered as thesis, because they can reproduce something also. It's a dissertation. So thesis is a completely new thing which is expected from M.tech R, whereas M.tech regular one is a dissertation. So that way I would say that those who have good at one subject and they think that I want to jump into that and I want to be expert on that, so M.tech R is for those people, and that's why we have actually bypassed GATE. You can understand the whole thing. We are not reducing the requirement, and for that, when he or she will be coming here, we'll have one the interview, and through interview we will evaluate him or her that whether they are suitable for that particular thing or not. And once they will be selected, as I told you, when they are here, they can choose the professor, and they can give the choice of 3 professors. Among them, whoever is available will be given to him or her.
Okay, wonderful.
So that's also the case for IIT Mandi.
True. So Professor Hitesh, more or less I have discussed these points which I want to discuss with you. So before I end it up and ask you to give any message to the prospective students, anything which I must have missed and you want to add?
So I would say that, look, VLSI is very promising field. I am not only pitching IIT Mandi, but I am pitching VLSI. It's very promising. It's not only like about computer science engineering, data science engineering. This is coming up very well, and by studying in this particular field and by becoming expert in this field, you are serving the country, because this is the need of own country, where we require our own people who is going to make our own electronics, and that will be part of many applications, going from space to consumer electronics, and you are the people who India wants, and this is what my message is. Please join, learn it. Of course, IIT Mandi can give you lots of things. As I told you, we have the biggest pool of VLSI faculties. We have the best student teacher ratio. We have, there is no problem in terms of learning, because we have very good facilities of B.tech lab. We have M.tech lab. We also have so many research lab individually for each professor. So if we have around 12 faculties, we have around 12 research laboratories also, in addition to UG and PG, B.tech and M.tech lab. These laboratories are also, I would say that B.tech UG lab is having testing facility. We have embedded system facility, as well as IC design laboratory, which is catering cadence, mental graphics, synopsis. This is worth of 3 crore, and same is for other laboratories which are actually waiting for you to use them, so that you can become expert and you can serve the country very well. So thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Professor Hitesh, for your time, and look forward to have more such enriched interactions with you in future. Thank you.
Thank you.